Hi there, and welcome to Pennon. Pennon is the parent company of South West Water, Bournemouth Water, and Pennon Water Services. Before we go any further, we have some core expectations to make sure everybody goes home safe. Follow the rules. Assess all risks. Take ownership. HomeSafe puts your personal responsibility for safety at the heart of everything we do, putting the me in HomeSafe. Whilst on site, you may not be accompanied by a host. Therefore, you are responsible for your own and others' safety and well-being. After watching this short animation and before going any further, please feel free to ask your site contact any questions, making sure you have seen a copy of the site-specific rules. If you are on an unmanned site, please phone the South West Water Control Centre to notify them of your attendance on site. In addition, please sign into the visitors book and refrain from taking any photos or videos whilst on site without express permission. Here at Pennon we have 8 house rules. If using the car park, please reverse park, thank you. Adhere to traffic arrangements and pedestrian walkways, keeping eyes and ears open. Be alert to the potential presence of pedestrians, making eye contact and giving way to them when approaching designated crossing points, ensuring you come to a complete stop. Never use a mobile phone or other handheld or hands-free device whilst driving on site. In an emergency, it's important to know what to do. Alarms are tested on a regular basis, however operational sites may have additional alarms. The site rules contain information about alarms and emergency arrangements. Should an alarm sound for more than a few seconds, please follow those rules. Should you discover a fire, raise the alarm using the nearest call point. These are usually located near fire exits. Go directly to the site fire assembly point. Do not attempt to tackle the fire yourself. Some sites have designated fire wardens as well as first aiders. Should you need assistance, please notify the nearest member of staff. If the site is unmanned, contact the South West Water Control Centre. Should you have a large vehicle, when entering or exiting your vehicle, please maintain 3 points of contact and exit backwards where possible. Be careful of slips, trips and falls. Never jump down from your vehicle. When using stairs, please hold the handrail. In certain areas, additional clothing will be needed. This is personal protective equipment. Site signage and site rules will notify you of what is required, as will your own risk assessments and method statement. Take a minute to identify hazards. Your risk assessments should take these into account to enable you to deal with them appropriately. Your risk assessments and method statement must be available to your client prior to starting work. There may be areas of the site with restricted access to authorised persons only. Unless you have been given specific authority to access these areas, you must not enter. There may also be other restricted areas on site with specific hazards, such as zoned areas, high voltage, gas storage and dosing, and confined spaces. You must ensure you know where these areas are located and what additional control measures are required when working in them. We are all responsible for our own safety. Regular checks can reduce risk. You are not to undertake any tasks without authorization. We encourage everyone to take pride in their environment. Tidy as you go, removing all rubbish. Smoking and vaping is only permitted in designated areas. Biological hazards form part of our day-to-day risks. Personal hygiene, including hand washing, plays an important part in reducing these risks. It's always good to have a fresh set of eyes, so if you see anything unsafe, report it to your site contact. Site rules will make you aware of site-specific health and safety arrangements. Please refer to these if you are unsure. Speak to a member of staff if you have any questions. So remember, all vehicles must reverse park if using the car park. Follow the site traffic arrangements, including speed limit. Know where your emergency exits are and how to raise an alarm. Hold the handrail on stairs. Wear PPE as required by site rules and/or your specific risk assessments. Tasks must be risk assessed and undertaken by competent authorised persons. Take pride in the work environment, tidy as you go. Challenge and report all unsafe acts, conditions and incidents. Your input is important to make sure everyone goes home safe.